Jason Day was the last man to shake Arnold Palmer's hand as the winner of his tournament. This year, he hopes to successfully defend that title and is off to a great start. This laser at the par 3 7th was part of an opening round of 70. Jason Day is just 3 shots off of the lead. And how about this story? Sam Saunders, Arnold Palmer's grandson, doubling down on his tournament duties this week. Representing the family outside the ropes, repping pro golfers inside the ropes, he nearly aces the par 3 17th. Sam Saunders, fun to watch in round 1 of the Arnold Palmer Invitational, and Golf Central has the full story right now.
Golf Central, brought to you by Titleist.
Everywhere you turn, there's a reminder of Arnold Palmer, whether it's the statue, his famous hitting bay on the range, or the golf cart he drove around these grounds for years. It's now parked near the 16th tee, overlooking the action at the 18th green. A favorite perch for the King to watch his own tournament unfold. And boy, do we have a good one on our hands. Kelly Tillman and a pair of PGA Tour winners in Brandel Chambly and David Duval, a former #1 player in the world, just like Jason Day. David, we have seen some quality golf out of him so far this week.
We have, and he's coming in trying to find something with the Masters looming. Get his putting back on what we expect, get his health in check, make sure his body's healed up, and you know, he's looking pretty solid. It was not a particularly great morning this morning to play golf. It was cold, it was windy, and it's tough when you have nagging injuries.
Yeah, cold, meaning temperatures in the 40s, but he got to 1 under there at 12. At the 14th, he was bunkered on the par 3.
Yeah, short-sighted. This is certainly not as easy as he made it look. Nobody better on the PGA Tour. He's averaging inside of 5 feet on his bunker shots. Better than that on that one, and then forward to the 16th, David.
Just an absolute bomb off the tee. When you have the opportunity to do this to par 5s, 178 yards, tucked front right hole location, gets it to land about as softly as you can. You see it trickle just through to the back fringe, but when you can take advantage of those holes, it's a big deal.
And we saw this one at 7. What a thing of beauty.
Just great to see Jason Day back. Great to see Jason Day back playing well. And beautiful shot there at the 7th. Inside of 10 feet, he was able to convert it.
Would result in a birdie, and he handled these early cold conditions well.
It was very chilly this morning. The ball was not going very far at all. It was at least 20 yards, 15 to 20 yards short of your normal number. So it was kind of hard to commit to the numbers when you're hitting a 4-iron 200 yards, and usually it goes 220, 225. And overall, it was a good day. I just think, you know, with how the rough is, how the greens are, how slick they are, you've got to get good drives away off the tee and try and give yourself the opportunities coming in. And if you can have a good day on the greens, because they are. I mean, the whole course is phenomenal. You can have a decent score, but anything under par today in the morning was a good score. You know, I feel good about where everything is. You know, I think, you know, I just got to keep getting the ball out in front of myself, trying to do the best job I can, and hopefully it'd be nice to be able to back it up.
Jason Day has learned how to play Bay Hill very well. It's nearly a 4-stroke differential between his scoring average in the first 3 starts for him compared to his last 3. He is a perfect 9 for 9 in rounds under par in that stretch, and a combined 28 under in his last 3 tournaments in the place that Arnold built. Really likes it here. And so too does Sam Saunders. No one's had more rounds under their belt than this young man on this golf course in this field. Sam Saunders at the 4th, the par 5, his 3rd shot.
Well, this is such a difficult golf course, in particular the first 3 holes. He did well to make par on those, and then a great scoring opportunity at the 4th, which he takes advantage of.
Got it to 1 under there. Saunders had a bogey at 6, and here he is at 7 for birdie.
Beautiful tee shot to keep it below the hole, putting up the hill, tucked right in the hole location there. Excellent birdie.
Now the par 5 12.
We had great looks at this golf swing He had hit beautiful shots at 10. At 11, he laid up at 200 yards and just a beautiful long iron. And then this off the deck, right between the bunkers, left him a delicate little tricky pitch shot here with no margin for error. You can see just how tightly these fairways are mowed, and it just makes that beautiful sound there. You can hear he's using the bounce perfectly, and that's a birdie.
What's that? Palmer's grandson going for it, taking aggressive swings like this one?
This
at
was something
17.
else, huh? This was something else. Just staring it down, talking to it. He knows it's good. That's just robbery right there. It's the lip of the hole, kicks sideways into the flag, so.
You know, his son's name is Ace. That would have been a nice
That
touch.
would have been an incredible,
Yeah.
incredible
There's still
ace.
time.
But, you know, the golf gods are going to be fair to him here, right? You've got to be kidding me. After, heck, his tee shot almost was closer to going in than that.
And we talked about the aggressive nature of this 29-year-old golfer. He didn't have any other plans other than to go right for it here at 18.
Doesn't matter how often I come here. I never gets easy watching this hole be bungled.
Double bogey, tough finish, but he talked to Todd Lewis afterwards.
Sam has done a tremendous job being the face of the family in this tournament so far this week. That being said, how excited were you to go out and play golf today?
Well, first off, thank you very much for saying that. That's very kind, and I was extremely excited. I really felt like I was able to prepare, though, and manage my time in a way that I could go out there expecting to play well today. I have no excuses. I really felt good, and it was fun to get the round going. And like I said, great to play with Rory and Brandt, just such good guys, and we enjoyed ourselves, and we all left a lot out there today, so we'll go try to clean it up tomorrow and hopefully get 3 good ones.
How would you describe your play?
I hit the ball great. I made a couple of bad decisions, and one of them was just a poorly executed shot on the 6th hole, a 3-wood. I just didn't catch it the right way and hit it in the water there. And then other than that, I played really well. And then the 16th hole, yeah, it's hard not to go for that green, even though you're out of the fairway bunk with a 5-iron in your hand. It wasn't that hard of a shot. I just didn't execute it. And then the only one I regret is the 18th hole. Maybe got a little aggressive there trying to hit a 6-iron when I probably should have just hit a big cut with a 5-iron. And that wind caught it and does what it does on 18. So I will clean it up tomorrow, hopefully, and just keep playing solid golf.
I know you're focused on this invitational, playing on the world's greatest tour, but this is your grandfather's place. How much did you think about him today as you walked around?
All day. How can you not? He's everywhere. We see him, we feel him, we hear about him. So many well wishes out there towards me today, and his presence is overwhelming, and it always will be.
Well done, Sam. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Now, Sam looking for his first top 10 of the season. He's made 2 of 6 cuts. Opened with a 64, don't forget, at Riviera before going on to tie for 49th at the Genesis Open. And he has the skill set. He lost in a playoff, don't forget, in Puerto Rico a few seasons ago. He definitely has the game to win. And a man can dream, right? He showed us a lot of golf in round 1. Unfortunate double bogey finish, but hopefully some gas left in that tank. A very busy man inside and outside of those tournament ropes. Some other golfers putting up a show on Thursday. Matthew Fitzpatrick is 22 years old, and he is already making his 3rd start in this event.
He won the U.S. Amateur, was the #1 ranked amateur in the world, was the first amateur since Bobby Jones to hold the low amateur in the U.S. Open and Open Championship at the same time.
He shot 67, and
That's
a 24-year-old Emiliano Grillo at 17 has this for birdie.
I'll tell you what, he gets the putter heated up. I believe you're in agreement with me, Brando. We both like how he hits the golf ball.
Love it.
It was an impressive day today. 5 under par.
Love it.
In really cold conditions. It was in the low to mid-40s when we started the day, and that early wave had a dose of it, a strong dose of it. Matthew Fitzpatrick in the house with a 67. That was a bogey-free round, we should add. And there is Grillo, who made nearly 160 feet worth of putts today. That is a lot. Lucas Glover in with a 68. Paul Casey, an Englishman, on the same number. And Jason Day, the defending champion, hoping to win this tournament in honor of the king once again. Still ahead, Rory McIlroy and Ricky Fowler came here to pay their respects to Arnold Palmer and his family with high hopes of winning his tournament in the process. But Bay Hill felt more like a mountain at times to these men. Their highlights and much more are on the way. Golf Central on site at Bay Hill Club and Lodge.
Golf Central is brought to you by the new Titleist Pro V1 and Pro V1X. Choose the best for your game. Shipsticks, the largest golf bag shipping company in the world, simplifying the way you travel.